The formula above gives the monthly payment M needed to pay off a loan of P dollars at R% annual interest over N months. Which of the following gives P in terms of M, R, and N? So when you first look at this equation, this whole gigantic equation above, it's really scary. I admit it looks a little scary, but remember this is SAT. It shouldn't be that difficult. In terms of math, it's just typically a little bit algebraic manipulation, rearrangement, or something like that. It's not going to be terribly difficult. So what is it asking for? Let's look at the question again. Which of the following gives P in terms of M, R, and N? So basically, which of the following gives P? Or what does P equal to? And we can confirm this by looking at our questions, our answer choices. A, P equals, P equals, P equals, P equals. So another way of saying this is basically solve for P. Okay, we don't have to look at anything else, we just need to solve for P. Where's P? P is over here. So when we look at these terms, we have our first term over here. We have our second term over here. We have our P right there. And then we have our third term over here. So I'm just going to number these two, or I guess I'll make them colored. So yellow, orange, red. This whole thing down there is red, and P. So basically rewritten, this is M equals yellow times orange over red times P. Or we can also rewrite this as M equals yellow, orange, P over red. So how do we solve for P? P is over here. We will do the reciprocals. So getting rid of R, Y, and O, we can divide both sides by R. Multiply both sides by R. So we have RM, I'm just doing this one step at a time, equals YOP. Divide both sides by orange. RM over O equals YP. And divide both sides by Y. RM over OY equals P. Okay, and remember M was just kind of like that standalone term, so we can rewrite this as P equals red over orange, yellow times M. Okay, what was red? Red was the giant term with the -1 there. Yellow was the regular term, and the O was the 1 plus term, -1 term, and the regular term. Okay, so we're looking for a -1 on top. We see -1 bottom, that's not it. We see the -1 top. Okay. We don't see any terms here, we don't see any terms there. So let's confirm. We have the R -1, the -1 here. We have the 1 plus, there it is. This is our orange term. Here. Orange is the 1 plus, and 1 plus term. We have Y as the R over 1200, our Y on the bottom, and our Y as our R over 1200 term. And lastly, we have red. Red is that whole term -1. Red is that whole term -1. Red is that whole term -1. And we also have the M right there. There's our M. So P is equal to red over yellow, orange times M.